table setting, where are we right now? Well, so far, and what we're going to share and really focus on today comes out of two big chunks of work we've done to get this launched. One has been looking at the existing narratives in play that shape these two big spaces that we're looking at, right? Child and family related research, as well as, economic justice, worker power, and the narratives that are in play and the underlying public attitudes that are in play in both of those spaces, so we can think about what does a sort of a merged space look like that connects those effectively, doesn't undermine them, and actually looks at how we can take advantage of all of the research that's been done, narrative research in both of those spaces that hasn't always, talked well with the other side. And we've done lots and lots of interviews with partners and interest holders, some of you who are in this space with us today, conversations with, frontline communicators who are working on economic justice and worker power, and at that heart of that intersection with sort of child and family policy. And both of those two big chunks of work, right, looking at the existing research and then conversations with lots of advocates and activists, shaping this initial living toolkit, which we'll share today, which has both actionable things you need to know as a communicator right now. And as I said before, also maps out for what we think are the most promising narrative directions that we hope some of you will actually join us in testing out, so that we can then build towards a more fleshed out and living toolkit later this year. So, and then what we have coming up, right, is that we'll be refining those strategies based on your partnership, your participation, and I'll talk a little bit about what that RFP process looks like if you want to join us in doing some of that work this year. And then building towards a bigger, more robust, hopefully long-standing in value set of recommendations that we'll then release later in the year. So that's what this is about. So glad you are all here to join us. This is a terrific looking crowd, and I'm now going to pass it to my brilliant colleague, Jamila.